So, Background crew to become, and GMP. GMP, very important. Let's see what we're listening to now. Muse. My playlist with. Okay, so a few more tracks here. Look at that, GMP. Ooh, looks good. Oh, God. Just come in here, please. Like. Yeah. A bit easier. So how long have I played? So that was... I'm betting 5 hours. Oh. Okay. Alright. Oh, don't die. Oh, I'm frozen and I'm... So getting through normal for me is somewhat difficult. It's so you don't have a lot of options, and when you've played the game so many times, and you just want to get it over with, really. Now we get more options, which is a lot more fun in my opinion. I mean, more options with like links and how you do stuff and what you actually use. You can mimic your endgame setup. In this difficulty, really. Because at this point it's pretty much the same as it was in normal, of course, but will gradually become a lot more fun for me. Pagan cat speed? Yeah. So I actually believe I talked about actually doing this somewhat like I would normally do when I was leveling, which is actually now after I switched to the wand, So kinetic blast, that is not true anymore. I would never do this normally. Just don't think it's effective, efficient to justify doing it. Not that it's horrible, just feels a bit clunky. And against bosses and stuff like that, it's definitely not as good. It does have decent clear speed though. It's down here. Goes. So many monsters. Is it just streaming? Oh, it's not streaming. It's a lot of monsters. Oh, it's the golems thingy. Casting little arcane orbs. What else is it doing? Something like I don't know what that is. Like a ray of lightning, I suppose? A lightning ray? So can I actually get any... I should be able to get... No, wait. Yeah, I should be able to get 5 frenzy charges without eruptions. Anything like that. It's definitely going to help with damage, but I'm more thinking about the attack speed. Pretty sure the damage is going to be fine. I just want a attack speed that satisfies me that I don't hate playing the character itself. That's my biggest concern. I think, I mean, so a lot of time at the end game you're going to one-shot things. In that case, cast and attack speed doesn't matter too much. It just feels bad when you want to move and you're still doing an animation. That's annoying. So that is pretty much what I'm looking for, a spot where I feels okay to play. It doesn't feel like you're a level 7 character with 0 attack speed. It's a bad feeling doing something like this. At least for me. I don't care for that feeling. Okay. For this leveling portion, I can't really complain. This is very strong actually. For like killing packs, it's really strong. Bosses is another story, sadly. So let's see, where did I go? So I went up this way. Wonder if I should take the jewel right away or if I should just travel up here. So what we want to do is we want to take this. We have this. We want to take this jewel at one point, and then we want to take this charge right here. We also want to take these notes, and we want to take sovereignty. Then we want to come up here, and we want to take... Ooh, want to go that way? So I'm still debating this. So one point here is one less point here. Then you are already here. That means 1, 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So But I still want to move this way. So that is 1, 2, 3, and this is 1, 2, 3. But I get less power charge duration and 10 more intelligence for doing this. 10 more intelligence for me is what? It's 5 mana and 2 energy shields. So the mana is fine. Oh gosh. The min-maxing.
Er du sikker? Jeg har faktisk allerede fået jeg godt kunne tænke. Det er helt fint, Janne. Bare køb. Og du synes ikke, det er at suge penge ud af dig? Nej, for helvede.
So if I go this way,
Det er et ret godt. Køb nu for helvede bare den computer, din skør kælling.
then I want to, but I want to go up here anyways. I want to get to this point and go down there, go down here, take the crit, take this life, take this note. I don't want to take this in here, but then I also want to come down here. Cases. I'll just do something and then rectify it later. So let's just do this. Oh, I only have one. Okay. I have one more. Wonder if I want to use blood magic. Don't think I do. Like for my main skill. Not the keystone, that's way too far to travel, in my opinion. When I need all the crit I need. I need as much crit as possible, since crits are going to completely ignore elemental resistances, which is going to be amazing. Stupid good. Whoa. He lack. And a summoner. Okay. 1/6 of a 20 quality minion gem. Great. Great stuff. Oh, a Kadira. That is great stuff. What is this? I've never seen that before. So let me just do this. Oh, come on. Why is it? I don't know. What is this? So maximum life, regeneration life per second, percentage based actually, which is pretty rare. It's only on a pair of boots. And then the shield, as far as I'm aware. Increased area of effect of totems. And 1% of life, 1% of damage leaves as life for skills used by totems. So it is good for Righteous Fire, maybe? But it doesn't really make sense. So the increased area of effect makes sense. Life leech doesn't matter. Oh, it's life leech to you. That's insane. That's insane. Then you can't die if you have totems doing damage. And the totems doesn't take damage. That's why I thought didn't really matter. Totems doesn't take damage from the Righteous Fire anyways. And I like the name, Troll Timber. I'm not going to buy it because I have no use for it, even if it's like the most rare thing in the game. I don't. That's horrible. In my opinion, it doesn't have a use. Righteous Fire builds are so boring to play. It's mind numbing actually. So if you take a Blade Vortex build, which I also think is pretty boring to play. So if you take a Blade Vortex build and you find a way that you only have to click Blade Vortex one time and then you will cast the Blade Vortex forever, that's pretty much it. You actually just have to move your character around. That's not fun gameplay, I'm sorry, but it isn't. And also it's kind of slow. I mean, it's damage over time, but it's kind of slow damage over time. Compared to what you could do if you, like, Blade Vortex would do more damage. The same with, like, Cyclone. Cyclone is also a bit of skill, it's a lot more interactive. It's a lot more fun to play in that regard. On paper, Righteous Fire sounds amazing. Maybe not damage, but like just the, oh, I don't have to do anything, I can just like run into mobs and they die. Yeah, but it's not really that fun to do. It's actually really boring. It's amazing how much it means to actually be clicking stuff and like caring about taking damage and stuff. Because that's another thing, you also care about if you take a little bit of damage, then your regen is just going to instantly regen it. In most cases. And well, that's great for survivability, but it sucks for playing. I tried to make a Righteous Fire build. Well, I have a Righteous Fire build on standard. So I tried to take so take the Righteous Fire with Rise of the Phoenix, Shield and all that stuff. Purity of Fire, and then take Cyclone as well. It's my main skill with a Soul Taker, so it doesn't cost anything to cast, so I can rest, so I can always cast it without spending any mana or life on it. And then I took the gloves that gives you reversed knockback. And then by using the knockback gem and some knockback jewels and probably something on the tree, I'm not sure about that, if I had any points on the tree as well, but effectively gaining 100% knockback and then have it reversed, so you kind of suck things into you. To me that made a lot of sense. Only problem is when you're cycloning, you move extremely slow, and sometimes you lose the mobs, like for unknown reasons. Also, you have resolute technique, so you never miss. So in that case, you should never miss a mob. Always knock it back to yourself. But apparently, it doesn't work that well. And I have so the idea behind that is obviously from the Ghost. Vacuum kind of builds that are out there, and they also seem to sometimes, for odd reasons, to like struggle with having all the mobs on top of them. Some of them fall off. Don't know if there's a maximum of the amount of monsters you can actually hit. There's something weird going on there. Maybe it's lag, I don't know. But that didn't work very well, and it was well, it worked actually. It worked really well for what it was doing, but it's extremely boring. I mean, it is worse than, because one thing you have to keep in mind, if you're doing the vacuum thing, you have to actually have very low movement speed. The monsters will fall off. So naturally you want to lower your movement speed so you have 0 movement speed on your boots, and you actually want to have even lower than that to ensure that the monsters don't fall off that easily. That makes for some insanely slow clear, and when you're actually killing all the monsters, so without actually getting ghosts into them, it doesn't make any sense to do it. It was just fun. I wanted to try it. I wanted to have like vacuum everything up and So the problem for me is that right is fire, then you run to a monster and you stand there for like 2 seconds and then they die, then you run to the next one. So if I could like just get them with me all the time, then it solves the problem, right? The problem now turns out to be movement speed. So yeah. Enough about that. If you want to try it, feel free to. If you don't, well, I recommend you don't, because it's a waste of time. And currency. Soul Takers is not cheap, not even on standard. It's still like, well, it was 2 Exalt when I bought it, I think. I'm also using a combs and well, pretty much the best cheap gear I could find for the purpose. And the jewels are actually pretty expensive as well. Oh, what? Why am I so small? What is this? What is that? Shrink? What? No, do it again! Shrink me! Shrink! Don't kill me, shrink me. What? Shrink! Okay. Is it this shrink? Shrink, shrink, shrink. Oh, it is this thing! You're more vulnerable to damage and deal less damage? Okay. Now I actually know what this does! Hit me! So small. It's so cool. I need a screenshot of this. Cast it again. There we go. So 40, 50 something is the max. That's pretty cool. I love it. Never understood what that was about, because I always just like move out of it and don't stand in it. So I was like, okay, and it doesn't really seem to do anything if you just stand in it. I don't see myself taking any damage. That's primarily what I would be looking for in that case. I was like, okay, so what is this actually doing? Never actually looked up there. So please come with me. Oh, it's closed. Oh, is this one open? This one is open. Come in here. Brutus. Good boy. Yeah. Nothing really. So I'm still... Oh, I'm using Malagaros. Those are definitely better. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, does it? Using Malagaros still, and I'm also using... What boots am I using? Oh, I'm using these because they add fire damage to attacks. So I guess this is a boost for damage. Or I suspect it is. I can't take them off now. Not too bad. Not amazing though. Let's see. Oh, all these bad. So I'm keeping all the jewels, no matter what, basically. So it does actually add a lot of damage, like 100 damage. Pretty sick. So I'm keeping all the jewels, as I said, because at some point I might actually need it. Need some of them, so I can use this on one level. Oh yeah, it's like, am I not supposed to get a gem here? So I want the elemental wet gem. I want to level that. What do I have here? These are warns. Let's see. Give me something with a red socket, so a mace. But then there is no other 3-second mace. Do I need to level concecpt? No. Control destruction firestorm? No. Don't need to level any of this. In that case, we can just do this. So let's see if any other gems I want to level as well, because I know there are. So I want to level these two added lightning extra. What else am I using? I'm using wet, added lightning, gem pay, pierce. Oh, my stomach. It's growling. Hope nothing crazy comes out and kills me. Let's see here. Please. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Didn't expect that. So I believe I should find an Exile soon, just out of playtime in general. I haven't actually found one in this league at all. Not that I've played that much, but this is like... I have two characters, and one is like 78 I believe, and the other is maybe also 78, maybe it's 80. I'm pretty sure. Still no Exile. It's the only Exile that I found was from Euro, which I paid for. So was very cheap though at the time. It's in the beginning of everything, and it did help a lot. Gave me a free pair, free Beanos, for instance, for my Wii character. Very happy about, especially because the roll is pretty good. Spell damage, what is this? I actually want to like quickly check once and see what level I should look for base types. PoE once. 1. Yeah, sure. Oh, come on. So I'm 41, so spell damage. Stop being annoying. So cast speed, spell damage. What? Can't get a wand with attack speed? I actually thought you could. You can't. Well, do I even care then? I'm not sure spell damage actually does anything for me. So this is not a spell. Kinetic Blast is not a spell. It's attack, AoE and projectile. Small explosions, they might be actual spells. But I'm not sure about that. The wiki doesn't say, so when you look at the wiki, it doesn't actually say what type of attributes you would, or what attribute you're looking for, and if there is like anything like, for instance, spell damage doesn't work. Sometimes it's quite difficult to figure out if a specific stat actually works with a specific gem, especially for newer players. I understand that could be extremely confusing, and I understand why. But I guess I would have to assume that it doesn't work. But that's, again, that's an assumption, so I don't actually know. The only real way to test it is to just find like a necklace or something. Or take a spell damage point on the tree and then spec out of it afterwards. So I can actually do that. I could show it clearly. So with the next point I can just do that. Do I have the respec point though? Yeah, I have to. So where is Elrond? It's up here. We'll do this one because it's... Oh wait, advanced spec this, or not so good at single targets. This is the only Elrond missions that I don't skip always, because I hate the ones where... So he has 3 different types, I believe, where... Well, actually only 2 different, but the mechanics in 2 of them are somewhat different. So he has this one where you have to kill the totems, and then you have the ones where you have to protect the totem. And there is the type where you have to kill 50 monsters within a ring that keeps getting larger and larger. And then when you're done with that, then you're done. Then you did your job. Before the monsters actually kill the totem. It's almost impossible to not win that one, I think. And then there is one on a timer, where you just have to defend the totem for a set amount of time. Maybe like 1 minute, which is somewhat annoying because you're like, oh, no, I have to do this 1 minute. Then there is the really annoying one, which is the exact same one, apart from there being no timer, so it can be like half a minute, I believe, and it can be 2 minutes, which is... Ugh, I just need that. I never bother doing that. That's annoying. Not spending 2 minutes killing monsters that doesn't do anything. It's just, it feels bad. It's not fun. They should actually think about that when they look at like master missions. They should like overhaul or something, because some of them are really dumb. Also, a lot of the hardcore missions, hardcore is another thing I don't do. It's really easy, like, because you just have to run from things most of the time, but it's not fun. I'm not playing Path of Exile to run away from, like... I'm playing to, like... The way I want to play is fast-paced, but I also want to kill stuff, like, every now and then. So one of... What was that damage? I wanna, like... So fast-paced, where I'm like have fast movement speed or fast like some kind of movement, and then so I move past like this one monster, and then I move down to like big pack like this Brandis pack, and then I just go nuts on them and try to kill everything, and then I move fast again. I think that is a fun way of playing. I don't think it's fun to kill like one monster standing alone, like with rare, for instance. I don't think that's fun. It is fun because it's rare. That does do something to your, like, to at least my mindset. So it's rare, it should drop something, but that's not really the case. Has a higher chance, but compared to actually killing a lot of monsters, I don't think it's worth it. But not to think it's not worth it. Pretty sure that's been established. The community in general, or at least it's an accepted idea that it's not worth it to like spend time on unique monsters and rare monsters compared to actually killing a lot of like monsters really fast. It's also why you see people not full clearing stuff. Of course there are bosses in maps, for instance. I would recommend killing those if you can. Do it easily. Not if it takes you 10 minutes, then I wouldn't. So 752.4 damage. And we take 10 spell damage. And we have exactly the same. So yeah, it doesn't do anything for us. Which is also why I spec'd out of this, because it doesn't really do anything for us. We had this when we were using Firestone. So that's correct. Which makes me kind of sad. Because then there are no warns for me. At least not rare ones. Which is the ideal kind of wand. I really hate traveling like this. I really do. But I mean, then we have this crit multiplier over here, really close. Doesn't really matter as long as we have element lower load, but that is only for leveling. Why? If this had been... So, if this node hadn't been here, I actually think this should straight up remove this one. Because it's always better to travel this way than to travel this way. Simple. It's always better. It's one less node. Unless you really need this crit, but then you just go out here, up here, and take this crit. Because you want to go over here anyways. And you want to go down here. So, I don't know. This point really screws over the witch. Not screws over, but it's annoying. And the same on the other side. A lot of like points wasted here for some reason. Like, why? I don't really see that problem many other places. Like, let's look at this one. So here you just come out here and you take this. The only place where you are like, okay, do I really want this? Is these resist nodes if you go through here. But then it's life, and then you come out here and you have some more life, sure. And then more life down here, life, come up here, life, here, life. It's pretty much what you want. Same for the Templar. There's not many points wasted, because you just come out here, spell damage, life, AoE, more elemental damage, spell damage. You can come out here, take a power charge, or you can come out here and take some life and some fuel targets. And you can come out here, you can go down to all the life, the Marauder, or you can come up here and take some penetration and stuff like that. I hate this. I really do. So annoying. Why is this point right here? Go away. Stupid point. Well, anyways. Let's go kill Merve. Where we are at the moment. Come on. So maybe should be the correct way. Oh, it is. What? I'm not gonna push it back. Stay close to the wall, please. Dim. Amount of mana? Come on. Kinda need to kill the ads as well here to get some. Oh, it's not enough. Come on. Enough, please. Come on, just one more, like, explosion. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Do I have any more copper? Espresso is the best. So what is this ping? Oh yeah, I forgot. I should go find my Ethernet cable. Whoa. What? Yeah, I'm actually... Let's try without Spotify, see if it actually helps any. It seems to actually help a lot. Might be until I find the Ethernet cable. I'm doing this over Wi-Fi, so it's going to be a bit jumpy. The problem is I needed 10.5 meters Ethernet cable, but I have a 20 meter Ethernet cable in the basement somewhere. Whoa, what's that? I just have to go find it. Well, I'm pretty sure I know where it is actually, because I have like a cardboard, like a moving box, filled with just cables and like electronics, basically. Oh, I actually have viewers. So if the viewers are like wondering why I'm talking so much, it's because I'm actually recording this as well. I usually just post this on YouTube. So yeah, that's why I'm talking. I actually can't see the chat right now, so if you're typing anything, I have no idea. So I'll just open that. Twitch. Oh, the birds. Birds. Twitch should go. And I should not view my own. I want to go to, what is it? This one? I believe it's this one. Yeah, this one. And then I want to do, it wasn't that one. I want to do, no. Or is this one? No, it's not that one. So this chat, my chat, and then I want to do free. There we go. So now the chat is free to do whatever it wants. Cool. Okay. So now I can type as well and actually see the chat, which is pretty much why I did it. Sure. So if you have, I have a viewer now, so if you actually have any questions, feel free to ask anything. If you don't really care, then fine as well. What? 45, I'm 40. Okay. So we need a bit of experience. Which I will catch up in Chamber of Sins, but don't want to kill everything down there. My viewer left. So I had 3 viewers for like 5 minutes. One stayed for very long, but then he left. That's okay. I actually forgot I was streaming this. Oh! Oh dear something. Very dangerous. These Piranhas mobs. Dangerous. I will not die. So is this one? That many mobs? Hmm. Are you sure about that? Kind of annoying that it doesn't show on the map. Like, there should be like a little marker, I believe. Not believe, but I think they should add one. Just because sometimes the branded groups are like extremely small, and sometimes they're extremely big, and somewhat difficult to determine whether you ran into one box or 3 boxes. It happened to me once. I ran into 3 boxes and a strong box in the same room in the sewers in Act 3. It's pretty cool, but also unexpected. Oh, and I forgot the box. Oh, dear Lord. I'm sorry to any Christians out there. I'm taking the Lord's name in vain quite a bit. It's a bad habit. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Well, I am Christian, but really, like, I'm also an atheist, so I was born Christian. Don't believe in God. Well, I don't believe in God. It would be wrong if I said I also believe that there could be something, but that's not really the case. Just believe that. Oh, that's the whole other discussion, really. Doesn't really. I just thought about thing I'm saying "oh God" a lot, or "oh dear God, please." I don't know. It's just weird. Don't say it in my native language, or it's really a thing. Oh, I actually don't say that at all. I don't know why that is. Well, not why I don't say it, why I actually say it in English. Maybe it's lack of a better term. I'm trying not to swear at all. It's somewhat difficult. So let's see here. 803. So, wow. So 43 damage. 12% 1 damage. Huge. I'm very pleased with the damage on this. It's pretty good. Took a wrong turn here. So let's see, is this... yeah, so this is kill 50 mobs. I'm not gonna do that. Now let's go against the other ones, but it's just waiting. They don't spawn fast enough. Oh no, this guy actually. What is my lightning resist here? Oh, 53? Oh, I didn't want to click the... that was a mistake. But I can kite this guy, which is... yeah, so he can like stand in the wall. Oh, and if I put this up, it just moves away. Oh man, he still does a lot of damage. The Sapphire Ring. Last Chamber of Sin's over. Oh, wait. Guess we could use a Topaz later, maybe. Since I am the majority of my damage is going to be lightning, I assume. So lightning flask probably wouldn't be bad. And also, if I get a big boost, kind of need one then. Not so much for the lightning, but for the then just have one with remote shock. I'll shock myself. But I actually don't know what a Vengeance is cost right now. Don't think it should be that expensive. Really, that sound is so annoying in my world. Oh, this guy is really following me. Let's go. Point. So I should probably look into getting a better wand, upgrading it, because it's quite a few levels since I got this one. So what level requirement is this? Oh, this is a... Okay, so this is a unique wand, which makes it somewhat different. It has a lot of fizz and it has a pretty high crit chance. Decent attack speed. It has some kind of nice base fizz damage, which is something. Yeah, I don't know. But I am getting up there, so won't be long before I will need something new. Also something more elemental focused, since that is pretty much what this build is about. So far just scaling it through the gems, but if I go for 5 link at some point, when I do, then probably need to get a better weapon. And I will lose one hand. That will hurt. But I mean, right now I'm using faster cut. Just take that out, which I would just take that out. It will cause some damage on DPS. Oh, don't minimize me. There's also always the case me finding a hero with something to offer. Suppose. Come on, slow. Zero. And we want to kill her. Thinking I'm taking the attack speed actually. Just because I think that would be beneficial. I think it's somewhat difficult to get it. I'm not sure if I actually need it later, or if 1 point will make it. But 12 attack speed, I believe it is, which is pretty much nuts compared to any other nodes. So what else do we have here? We have this is at attack speed, so it is over 12, but pretty much hidden. And some burst nodes, and yeah, also far away on the tree. It's not something I will ever travel to. I'm not sure I need it. I mean, this attack speed is actually... I actually don't mind this attack. This attack speed for what I'm doing. That's okay. Oops, wrong flask. Wood. Oh, come on. That's pretty dumb. Whoops. Whoops. So, melee fizz, conk, generosity, some damage taken. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the flask unless it actually had something beneficial on it already. Don't really want to spend any currency on the flask. Like that. So 12 to 15. Ooh. Damage, damage, damage. So Warrens is over here actually. Don't know why I'm looking there. And she has a quartz wand, which is fine, I suppose. This one I have is still better, I believe. I actually wanted to see if... so... that was not what I wanted to press. So I want to see pure unique wands. I want to see one specific unique wand. What level? Oh yeah, so yeah. Okay, never mind. There's a lot of levels before I can use the one I had in mind. So I need to go and... well, basically need to go and kill Oak first, since I'm going to help Kraden Mollis. I actually don't know what it is I'm helping him with, or if it's just like giving him sanctuary. So not killing him is the help. So I actually never read the bandit story. Killing Oak should be pretty easy because he's on top of here all the time. And there is a lot of walls in the bandit hideouts. So finding them is more challenge apparently. Oh, here it is. So it's down here. No? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So yes, you offer me fist damage. I don't want that damage. Oak? What are you doing? Oh. Over here. Go. So I'll go deal with this horrendous group over here. I'm really tired actually. Just to be expected, but it's annoying. I still think I will take the attack speeds. Also might be a huge mistake. I actually think it is a mistake to take that. Not that it, like, means the end of the character, but I don't think it's good enough. Because I am going to need, I mean, this is the point heavy, whoops, this is a point heavy build, so a lot of levels and some quite good gear is usually what you want. No pun intended. And obviously, usually you don't go live. That is already something different. Well, you can go live, but it's not as good. So let's see, is it only 8 attack speed? Okay, that actually means that I don't care about it. 8 attack speed is not good enough. I thought it was 12. I think I can justify the 8 attack speed. But it was 12 and then 16 fizz, but apparently it's 16 fizz and just 8. And then 4 cast speed? Or was it 6? That makes no sense. This should be the same, really. Yes, I got another skill point. Some more damage for now. Wow, that damage. And I'm stuck. Just making behind him. So after this act, or maybe before that, because I actually have to go to the bathroom, but then I will find the cable. Streaming over Wi-Fi is not a brilliant idea. Gaming in general. You can see my latency is just all over the place. I mean, if it could be like stable at the 38s, I would be happy. But or the 32s or whatever. But yeah, so much like to 200s and stuff. It's a bit rough. Okay. I wonder how many scours you can get for one Exile. One regret is the same, so that is 2 for 1, and so you can get 150 or something. I don't know. 150 is odd. Oh, hey Kadira. Back there. So the Northern Forest devours and everything that is absolutely annoying lives here. Puncture walls, storks or whatever. Apes that run away, devourers and spiders and tail thingy that's super fast. And the smells. And corrupted blood, and I don't have any bleed removal. Okay, I actually need to get rid of the stacks now. Okay. 20 stacks is a bit much to sustain. So let's get rid of this corrupted blood guy. Okay. Oops. Come on, this is so slow. And more randoms. As I said, everything that's annoying lives in here. Oh, I also want to level not kinetic blast, of course. 2. 120 and or let's no, 120. Yeah, I want a 2120. That's what I want. Oh. And soon we get 40% of 1 physical damage added as the lightning damage. See if that's any good. Should be. That really means that I better Fizz Wand. Going to help a lot. I really like this build. I'm gonna play this all day. Gonna play this all day. Don't fall asleep, that is. What? Don't dead end me. Also need to get my other pet. I have a third pet, actually my first pet, but I know what character it's on. I think it's on my Caustic Arrow. I want to say Poison Arrow, but I changed it. Caustic Arrow character from like the last league or something. But I'm not sure. I think it's on there. I want to see if I can have that as well, like running around. Don't even remember what it is. I think it's a Gargoyle, maybe? Probably is. It's from the same, like, it's from the first pack, what's it called? Not subscriber. What is it called when you like pay for their packs to support them? Supporter packs. Wow. It's from the first tier of supporter packs, and these are from the second tier. Now I just need my t-shirt, and it's only 1 month It's actually 28 days since I subscribed. Supported last. And the other people I've talked to, so I asked around about the t-shirt before I the pack. Actually, that's the only reason I wanted the pack. I wanted t-shirts. I used all the points on mystery boxes. Just why not? I just wanted the t-shirt. Pretty expensive t-shirt, but clothes are expensive. Can be at least. And I asked around how long it would take because I thought they were sending it from Australia, and that's halfway around the world. And people said like 2 to 3 weeks, and I was like, okay, that's pretty fast. I mean, granted that if I buy something on eBay tonight, I have it tomorrow, even though it's from the US and I live in the EU. That's just, I mean, I'm not expecting them to send it with like the fastest packaging couriers service there is, not at all. But now it's been so long, and I actually understand that from after reading a bit that they to Europe they actually send it from the US. So I don't know if they forgot or they don't want to give me a t-shirt or they're out or something weird. They might be. It might also be a case where they make a specific amount of t-shirts and then there's kind of a queue. So when you buy the supporter pack, then when a specific volume has been reached, then they will go ahead and manufacture them. So they have a specific volume in the beginning, let's say 300 t-shirts, and then when they are all bought, they don't just make 300 t-shirts again because there might only be 20 more people actually wanting to buy it. So they wait a bit. So that might be the case. I don't know that, of course. I wouldn't blame them for doing that. And I honestly don't mind. I mean, it's just a t-shirt. I just wanted it because I found it was one of the better gaming t-shirts. I don't own a single one, even though I've played a lot of games over the past like 15 years at least. I mean, I played games on Nintendo when I was like 5. But that's a long time ago. So I forgot how many. Have I only been through one? Yeah, okay. What is this place? It's kind of broken. So is this a dead end? Okay. My eyes, man. What it is, but it hurts. Also, I should actually take a small break to get something to eat, because I haven't actually eaten. I should also take a shower because, well, it's some time since I woke up and I actually sweat a lot when I'm playing games. Just under the arms, but for some reason the mouse arm, I don't know if this is something other people also experience, but so my left arm is like this one I have on the keyboard, and that one never really smells under my armpit, but the other one is horrible. But I also moved that, but I'm more of a wrist guy. I don't really move that much up in like chest area in either cases, so I'm a bit puzzled by that. So if you experience the same thing, please let me know. I've been puzzled about this for years, but it's just taking a shower and then it's gone. But then it happens again, so it's a bit confusing. Never heard about any disease that make you like sweat more under one armpit than the other. Kind of disturbing also. Well, I actually want you to. Flasks. So that will mark the end, or that marks the end of Act 2, of course, and that means, well, it's better, but it's not better. What does that mean? Where are we going with this? Yeah, that means I will go find a cable, I will go get something to eat, I will go... what will I not do? I will go... what else? Cable, eat, shower, and something else I think. That's probably... oh yeah, the bathroom. That's why my legs are like moving all the time now. So I'll just go to the city of Sun. Oh, I am in the city of Sun. I'll go to the Act 3 city. I actually don't know what that's called. Might be the city of Sun actually. Just like the main city, or... I'm actually assuming that the city of Sun was the city and then it was destroyed and they moved to an island or something. That's how it looks at least. It's a mountain. Now that thing hurts. Oh yeah, and I want to find my my pet thing. A lot of things to do. So, yep, I will cut it here. So I tried to find my pets on my other characters, but I have so many I only looked over a few of them. Didn't see it, so that's that basically. I don't know where it is. I'm not going to spend all day looking for a pet. Chaos Ras, Lightning. What? Dual wielding, attack speed and dual wielding, damage over time, and AoE, so that's actually not too bad for Beanos. Beanos Reap, but it's not amazing. I mean, get something a lot better, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I guess you would want something like AoE and life and crit or something. So, next node going to give me a lot of lightning damage hopefully. Hopefully this of course depends on my fist damage. So if I'm doing no physical damage, then it's not going to give me anything. Well, it's going to give me 30% of nothing, which is nothing. Yeah. So let's see, how much fist do I actually do? So I only do 88 to 175. Yeah. So we do 1171.2. 71? Yeah, 71.2. What do we do now? Oh, that's actually pretty good. 1171? Well, it's decent. I mean, my lightning damage is pretty huge now. I like it. I like it, I like it. Didn't hurt me. I mean, shocking is definitely also helping me kill stuff. It's actually shocking with kinetic blast. Actually pretty good, considering that the blasts are like a cascade, so they don't all happen instantly, which means that if the first hit, so if the first blast actually shocks an enemy, then the other blast will do more damage, which is pretty cool. So in that regard, it's actually pretty strong. Or it could be, I don't know if it actually makes that big a difference, but it should on paper. Oh no. That guy's down. We have a ghost and I am taking a lot. Who's the ghost? Didn't see a ghost. And it doesn't really matter if the shock doesn't last so long. So like half a second is enough for all the blasts to go off anyway. Of course it would be better if it lasted like 2 minutes, but when all comes to all, half a second should be fine. Right? I'm actually feeling really confident with this build. To do well. But then again, most things do well at this point in the game. Oh. Playing a lot of jewels. Okay, here we are. So how do I do this? Like that? Okay. Oh, and don't stand down. Okay, that's fine. Getting a key. tried like 3 times to dash out of that, but apparently cast speed on it is way too low. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Ghost. Well, who cares? No. Oh. And no. It's blue. So I really just want to be at like endgame now. Also, I've been doing quite a bit of leveling lately without actually getting to late game or end game, depending on how you want to say it. So I've been doing the Blade Vortex thing, which is pretty much at endgame now. I mean, it's at mapping at least. It can map now, and it can actually do that really easily, which is fine. And it will only gain more strength as it goes because it's solo spellbound and it doesn't really have too many, like, it doesn't have any amazing items. So that will only gain strength from play. And of course it's only like, it's not even 70 yet, so it also has duration track. It also has a lot of skill points to gain, which will also help, of course. So yeah. But the problem with that is it's actually really boring to play Blade Vortex, in my opinion. That is not really, I don't know. I think it's because they last, so I actually don't know why. I think it's a combination of Blade Vortex lasting the short duration that it does, and then also, so you have to cast it a lot, basically all the time, and then there's also like the AoE on it doesn't really feel good enough. And that I am running. So the only way I run the skill always is with concecpt and no increased area effect, which might be dumb, especially if I complain about the area. But not playing with the best more multiplier for the specific skill seems kind of dumb. I mean, if you want the damage, then that's the best source. At least skill-wise. So that's pretty much a factor for having to do that always. If you then like take any other skill, you don't have that problem where you're like, but do I want to use the best damage multiplier from a skill? I want to not use that and then just use the next best. And it's like, yeah, but an issue, then it's not really the best, is it? It's like, yeah, but it is the best damage, but it decreases your AoE too much for it to be, I don't know. And even without that, and I mean that's with AoE on double AoE on the tree, so both the Templar and the Witch nodes, and it's with, and so without that. And then not the solo self found, but I have another one. So from the last leak, and so double AoE on the tree, and no conc effect. Just that, no increased area effect, but just no conc effect and double AoE still is pretty bad in my opinion. It's not good. I don't want to waste the slot on AoE. That's just not good. No matter how much better it might feel, because I still feel no matter what. So look at this AoE, for instance. This is like screen AoE. It nulls packs and nulls big packs. So it's not really a contest, is it? Oh, and I am rambling, and therefore I forgot what I was doing. But that's really the reason why I'm not a huge fan of it. The skill itself is super strong, especially for single target, like Assyrian stuff like that. So it's amazing. Damage is truly amazing. But so yeah, that's basically it. So my other Blade Vortex, if I'm ever going to play it, it will simply be to farm Assyrian. But then I might actually just use something else. So, I don't know. It depends, I guess. I can farm it so many things. Whatever I'm in the mood for at that time. And I don't see myself farming at Syrian standard anyways, so it might never happen. Yeah, I more than hope. Congratulations. Oh, I missed one? So I missed the first one? Oh, never mind then. Only thing I wish I had that would gain access to was actually considered. So not going Inquisitor, but going Duelist. Not for the Gladiator. Gladiator, what? The Fortified buff guy. Or Ascendancy. But for the nodes in the beginning, the Life Leech and the Mana Leech, 2 attacks, which works with elemental damage. I think that would be really, really strong. I just don't think you can justify it over the zero resist. The zero resist thing is just going to be mind blowing. I actually can't wait to see it because it's a build that's already really, really strong. But it's also really, really expensive. So with the zero resist on enemies, when you crit, that should make up for a lot of damage. Which means you can focus a little bit more on actually surviving and having a little worse gear here and there, like not having best gear. Okay. Oh, don't kill me. And that could make something like this viable, which I really hope. Okay, so 1, oh, but I don't know until I'll try it, but I really can't see it being bad. It's just, it actually works. How it fits 3, then have to be really strong. That's a lot of coins. And there's also a reason why I did, what was it? A Inquisitor something. I did an Inquisitor with like a spell. Maybe just, oh yeah, a cast on crit Inquisitor. So, and the reason behind that was I did the skill tree. Because of the zero penetration or the zero resistance against crits means that whenever you crit, the zero resistance to that. That of course only triggers the skill, but then the skill itself, so the spell, also have a chance to crit. And if it does that, I mean, it's just going to. And when you look at how many times something fires from cast on crit, it's sometimes pretty dumb. It's like freezing your screen and stuff. I mean, that's a lot of triggers, and they all have a chance to crit. So it would make sense to pair it up with something that means that, so pair it up with like 2 or 3 spells, and then having zero resistance against those spells is just going to annihilate everything, because it already does that. But then having zero resistance, it's a bit too good. The only thing that speaks against it is the fact that there is this thing called Reflect. Everyone is using tactic to like mitigate that, or converting some other like fire damage or something like that. I'm not sure if people still do the Infernal Mantle, Beanos, and what was it? The Consuming Dark. Because they nerfed the Consuming Dark. I don't know if you need something else now, because you can get 100% with just that. Infernal Mantle and the Consuming Dark is not 100% Fire to Chaos anymore. Which obviously hurt those builds. I'm not sure it hurt them that much, so. But I haven't played too much, so I don't know if people actually stop playing them. Or how they are today. I never tried them myself. I did think about it, but I ended up doing something else while I was leveling. Which was... what was that? What did I end up doing with that? I actually think I ended up doing a Aura Bot support character. I think no, that was my Shockwave. So I did a Shockwave Totem MF build in the last league, and that was extremely good. It had everything was like based around, so every single item had to have some kind of magic find or something like that, increased item rarity. It's something you can get easily. So I had a lot of magic find. I was doing low life. Oh, I was doing low life with. No, I wasn't doing low life because I was using gold something. Greed's Embrace. Just chest armor. And it was really strong, and I enjoyed it. The only thing I didn't enjoy was the movement speed. I believe God, he's really annoying. Oh, and a trap. Oh, what is this? Oh, I really hate you. Go away. Too strong. I'm afraid. So the big problem with me there was my first character was a Ballspark character in that league, and basically my main character. And when I looked at the clear speed in that character and weighed it against the clear speed of my Shockwave Totem character with all that MF, it was pretty obvious that the Shockwave character, even though it killed fast enough, it just didn't move and clear as fast. I mean, not many things would. It can. That was pretty much why I ended up not playing it too much. I think it only got to like 80 or something. Ballspark character is 90 something. I mean, let's just wanted to try it because I already had tried Shockwave Totem before. I went with Shockwave Totem, and I still think Shockwave Totem is really strong. I actually think it's the strongest type of totem. Does require a bit more investment maybe than Flame Totem, and that is also why Flame Totem is really good for like single target, like if you want to farm Val or something, or Vol, the new guy in Act 4 in the Dried Lake, then sure, the way of doing it is fine. Oh, it goes! Didn't see that time until I was like dead. Okay. But then that's really strong because then you just run to the wall and kill him, and then you run. Then you pretty much just repeat that. It's not that fast for clearing maps though, compared to something like Shockwave Totem. So how do we deal with that? Do we just run through it? Or like leave it? Or can I drag it outside the bubble? Jesus. Oh man. You're a strong one, aren't you? Don't kill me! What is it with you and killing me? What is this bad loot? No wants. Oh, how come I'm not doing you? Is this level 1? Oh, it is. It's level 2. Oh. Oh yeah, I don't have any crit multiplier, so critting doesn't really do anything. At the moment. Well, it does trigger effects and stuff, but doesn't increase the damage. Blood magic, you never know when you need that. You take that. Is that face rune? So this is where this thing should be pretty strong against like a big pack of bugs. Not really against the rest though. Just also here. Like that over there. Is that enough? Oh, I think my girlfriend came out. Oh, kill some rare monsters. Sure. So, yes, I will take. We'll just go find the waypoint and then we'll take a break. Oh no! 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 Up here! Up here! Waypoint! Oh, not up here! Oh no! Not doing you with a ghost in you. So let's go down over here. Maybe it's this way. Oh, it's this way. Okay. Isn't it? Oh, it has to like... sure, it could be... So if it's just over here...